Good morning, everyone. This is a very random video today, as I've had products sitting on my table, boxes to unpack, and I thought, oh, I might share it with you. First day back in the craft room for quite some time. Everything's just stacking up in here. And for some reason, I still have a mess to clean up. I don't know why. I haven't been in here, but I still have a mess to clean up. It's quite funny how your craft room can look messy when you walk back into it. Don't forget, today is the last day for the Sweet Sweets BOGO sale, which is buy one, get one for 50% off. So that is amazing. So I'm going to open up this smaller box because it's easier for me to handle in front of me. I'm just seeing if it's up the right way. I've got a feeling this might be some of my sweets that I ordered ages at the beginning of the sale, and now it's at the end of the sale. Let me have a look. Oh no, lots and lots of goodies in here. Ooh. Lots and lots of goodies in here. I'm really excited. Okay, let's start with the first product that I'm going to pull out. This is one of the 3D embossing folders. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is in a suite. I've just got to find all the rest of the suite that goes with it. Let me have a look. So much in here. This one, inspired. This one's a beautiful one. So this is the embossing folder that goes with this one. If you bought this one, you're going to love it. Love, love, love this. I'm dying to use all these products. There's paper underneath there too. I've also got the perfect pairs. I wanted this one because I think it's a good one to learn how to do some colouring with pencils and you know, our blends and things like that, and our markers, inks. So I wanted this one because I thought it's just a bit interesting and you can make some nice cards with fruit. I'm not a fruit person normally, but I love the fact that you could do a little bit of watercolouring and things with this one. Now the turtle one I mainly got because my granddaughter loved it. She loved this one. Love the turtles, the little turtles. So I think that will be a Natty in my day. It could even be a Frankie in my day. I love the spooky Halloween one as well because I think you could use this for birthday for little boys as well. And I've got little boys in my family, great-grandkids and grandkids. So the spooky Halloween I thought would be one that you could change into a birthday theme as well as a Halloween theme. So very good. We have the Charming Day one, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm not quite sure what goes with this one. I'm going to find everything. This is the turtle embossing folder. It's got like the back of turtle shells. Hi Susan, thank you for joining me. This is a random video this morning. I was come to sit down in my craft room. I haven't been in here for quite some time. And I thought, you know what? I've got these boxes to unpack. I'm just going to sit here with the video going. Anyone's welcome to pop on. Hi Libby. And join me this morning. And I'm just going through the sweets that I've got. I had so many sweets. They're not in order. Oh, there's the turtle die as well. I should be putting them in stacks while I'm doing them, but I'm not. Putting them in their packs like this so that I know. I know it's good to see everyone. I love seeing everyone's name pop up. I have had a bit of a roller coaster with biopsies and not being well, and my blood pressure is still up and down. I've got more appointments coming up next week. I've got another heart appointment on Friday. I've got an appointment on Thursday. I've got an appointment on Friday. I've got an appointment Tuesday. I've got an op to have on Wednesday. I've just got a lot of things going, but I thought, you know, I feel good today. My daughter came in this morning and she did my hair for me on her way to work, which was just absolutely beautiful. And it just made me feel good. It made me feel good about, oh, let's, and then I thought I was going to unpack this, and then I thought, let's do a video. So, and to say hello to everyone because I miss you all. So our unboxing, there's just so much in here. Oh, look at these little stars. These are cute as. I'm not sure which one that goes with. Well, these are the iridescent bags that go with the Halloween treat bags, which I think would be quite good for shaker cards too. So I'm going to try that out. Okay, we've also got the Cheers and Sip. Who's got this one? This seems to be one of the favourites. I've seen a lot of stuff happening on Facebook, YouTube. Cheers and Sip. I'm just looking for all their pieces. Yeah, a lot of people have been doing a lot of stuff with this. So that's really good. I'm just looking to see what else I had down here. Charming Days. This is a really lovely one as well with the flowers. I love that one. I've got some ribbons. Ooh, some new ribbons to play with. Oh, I like this ropey one. Have a look at this. This is like a rope. I don't know if you can see that. Hi, Renee. And then you've got these nice glitter ones. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got another couple here too. They're beautiful. Oh my God. I've got so much to play with. I've got boxes that I've unpacked and popped, or Kaz has popped up on the shelf when she popped in, with lots of new products up there as well. Oh, these ones are nice. Look at these. These are the flower accents. Oh, they're little flowers. They're absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And then we've got hexagon ones. They're a shape one. They're very different as well. And then we have another lot in here. This is the sparkle dots. So they're really gorgeous as well. Okay, now I know it's hard to see on the video. Charming Days. So Charming Days. I will get all these organised into into an order, but that's okay. And then we've got this beautiful embossing folder. Glass Garden embossing folder. It's for the, you can use it on the big die cutting machine, but for the little one. Hi Lillian, good to see you on here today. I'm having a really good day. I think I'm over over having biopsies. I'm over having needles, blood taken, everything else. So I've got 2 more tests to do, and after those 2 are done, I'm done with testing. I really am. So this one is Kingshire Inspiring 12 by 12 paper. Let me just open it because it's hard to sort of see what's in here. Let me have a little look. Let's see if I can just pull it out without... Yeah, I like to tuck my ends in under like this because they've got sticky on them still sometimes and they can stick to your paper. I'm just going to have a quick little look at this. I'm just going to pull them out if I can. Okay. I'll pull them out so I can put them back in. Wow, that's striking. How striking is that? I don't know if I'm sitting in the right spot because I'm actually sitting in a different spot because I'm sitting where all my boxes are. Because down the other end, I've got to clean that up for our 1 o'clock class today. I hope you're all going to join me at 1 o'clock today. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. This is the other side. So these are the sweets and some of the sweets that I've ordered that I'm going to be doing cards with. Have a look at this one. This is gorgeous. And today is the last day. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to go through later and have a little look to see if there's anything that I need, because not being well, you miss sometimes some things. This is gorgeous. It's got like a gold through it. It's upside down, I think. And then it's got the plain on the other side, which is absolutely beautiful. But look at this. These, actually, I would say the die goes around, which would be really lovely. So if you see these beautiful vase type things on people's pages, it could be because they've cut it out of their designer series paper and not actually coloured it. And you think, oh, how do I colour and do all that? But that is just absolutely gorgeous. And then it's got a plain on the back as well. I really like this. I hope you don't mind just having a show and tell this morning. Hi, Margaret Day. Yeah, there's been some great stuff done with it. And look, honestly, today is the last day if you decide that you want to go and get 2 sweeps. It's like a BOGO sale, you know, buy one, get one half price. This is absolutely gorgeous, this paper. So we're just having a show and tell. I was going to do this on my own and then thought I'm going to share it, because I like to look through everything when I'm opening it up. So that's that paper. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's one pack. And then we have another pack here. This is the Floral Charm. Let's see. I'm going to have to open this one. So out with the scissors. It doesn't have a sticky bit on this one. So the scissors are coming out. Open it up on the side. Okay. Let's see if I can put it back in there after. Maybe not, but who knows. It doesn't matter. I think once I get back into crafting, it will go pretty quick. Okay, so first paper, absolutely beautiful, and this is on the other side. No, I don't know what it means. Do you know what it means, Margaret? Not sure. Someone might tell me what it means, but no, I don't know what it means. Oh, we're talking about that Chinese-y type paper. I don't know whether it means inspiration or happiness or whatever. My arms are aching. Isn't it amazing when you haven't done anything for a while how just holding paper up, my arms are aching. I've had a lot happening up this top area with the open heart bypass surgery and just everything. Anyhow, all good. Not whinging about it. I'm just excited to be back in my craft room. Have a look at this one. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to play with today. It's not like me. I usually have it all worked out, but by 1 o'clock I'll have something worked out, I'm sure. Oh, this paper reminds me of a little bit of old world paper in a lot of ways as well. Like, so I'm just going to grab this one out. It's a bit old world type of paper, and then it's got the green on the other side. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Congratulations for winning one of our mystery gifts on Saturday. Saturday was my biggest morning cup of tea, and I had to do it very different this year because normally I have lots of people around and we auction things and we have lots of gifts and things like that, but we raised over 500, which was really good. I really was happy with that. Just doing it by posts online because I was in bed all day Saturday. Of all days of feeling not the greatest. Yeah, so look at this. How beautiful is this? Very old world. I really love that. Okay, and even this next one, oh my God. If you love old world or Look at this. Shabby chic. I don't know if you do a lot of shabby chic where you rip the paper and you curl it and put ribbons and bows and trinkets on. These papers are one of them to die for. So that's that pack. Let's pop this one back in its package. Not as easy as it looks, is it? Sometimes. But it's okay. Okay, what's the next one? The next one is the turtle one. Now, like I said, I got this one for my grandkids because they really like the turtles. But I thought, well, you know, it's quite interesting. I donate my cards to the cancer ward in our local hospital. And there is kids in there, so to do some kids' cards would be really great as well. So let's start with this one. Okay, so we've got this one. You get 2 of each of them. So I would say the dies fit around the turtles. Now it's got stripes on the back. So if you went into kids' cards, you could use this for a man's card, I reckon. It would be a really good idea. Yeah, the florals are beautiful, Robbie. I so agree. Thank you for interacting with me today. I really love it. I can actually see because I got the camera up. That's the reason why I decided to do it this way today. Well, when I decided to unpack, was so that I could actually see the comments coming up. Okay, and then there's this one. They're playing drums. What are they doing? Playing drums and instruments, all different instruments. And then they got the shell, like the embossing folder on the back, which is really cute too. You could do lots with that. If you were doing a beach theme, this would be really good. If you didn't want to use the turtles, you could do a beach theme on that one. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just grabbing them out of the packet. Okay, so this one's, if you've got someone who likes to cycle, he's on the cycle bike. Look at that. How cute is that? He's riding the bike. And then on the other side, you've got the small little turtle backs, which again would be really good for a beach theme. Sorry, my arms are really aching. Oh, I'm going to have to do some exercises for my arms. Oh my God. You don't realise when you're not being well how it affects the whole body. Okay, maybe you have a man in the house that loves to barbecue, or you're having a barbecue kid's birthday party. That would make a great theme. Look at the stripes on the back and our barbecue ones here. Having lots of fun. Our little turtles are. Actually, it's got a lot more on it than it's hard to see sometimes in the book, but it has got a lot in here, which is really beautiful. And I think the grandkids and I'm going to have a lot of fun. We have a birthday party one with cakes and presents. I think that's really lovely. Let me just have a look at this last one here. Barbecue, presents. And this one is, oh, I love this. This is like a theme one that you could actually put turtles in or around on the beach. You could actually make up cards with that theme, which would be really lovely. Or you could actually use this as a spot in your scrapbooking page, which would be really lovely as well. So if you're doing a beach theme, you might want to cut this out and put the turtles in. You might have pictures of your kids looking at turtles or something like that, so you can actually bring the theme in. Hi Betty, how are you? Lovely to see you pop on. We're just having a show and tell. This was very random. Hi Mavis, good morning, so lovely to see you. I got told I look better than I feel this morning from my, some special people. Okay, so we've also got, now this one was the Spooky House one. Now this is the one that I was talking about earlier that I looked at and thought, oh, I reckon you could make beautiful kids cards out of this one as well. Thank you for the love hearts. I love the love hearts when I see love hearts going up. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining me, and don't forget to join me at 1 o'clock for our special class today. I'm not quite sure yet. I can't tell you what we're making. I haven't even worked on that. This is my first day in the classroom in weeks. Even Saturday when we did the biggest morning tea, I was in bed. And I can have a good day and a bad day, so I'm having a good day. I love it when I have a good day. Okay, so this is the spooky one, and you can actually cut this and use it for different cards if you want to. So you would get 6 different cards, 7, 8 cards out of that if you wanted to. And then it's got the pink on the back of that one. That one's really good. And this is the Halloween one, but I really thought this year it would go really well for birthday party. Even though this has got bats, you can have a little boy's birthday party and it can still have some spiders and bats, and it could be a Halloween theme, or it could just be a birthday theme. And it's quite cute. And then you've got the other side as well. It's a Japanese art. Oh, repairing broken pottery and mending the cracks with the gold and silver. Thank you, Margaret. That's interesting. So we're talking about the paper I was sharing at the beginning. And it means these are all broken pieces, and they put them all together with gold or silver. So over in Japan. So that's interesting. That's the meaning of it. So check it out. Margaret's popped it up there on the chat. So thank you. That was a useful piece of information. I had no idea that's what it was for. Okay, so this one you've got lots of little windows and spooky little rooms. But you could even put your little turtles on there if you wanted to mix and match. Okay, that would be really lovely as well. It's got a very plain look on the other side. So if you didn't really want to use the windows, you could use the other side for a man's card or for a lady's card. Okay, so what's the next one? Oh, this one's interesting because you could got lots of little tags that you could do on a birthday bag. You know, like where you do the lolly bags and things like that, or the cellophane bag. You could use the spooky cellophane bags. Where were they? See these spooky iridescent ones? And you could put a nice tag on it and put the child's name on it and thank you for coming to birthday party, or just put stamp on a thank you or something like that. That would be really lovely as well. So, and then you've got your banners. So your banners are really good because they've already got the V in there if you want to cut the V. Okay, so you can have a straight piece with a V. Beautiful. And then the last but not least piece of paper in this pack, I think. Oh no, we've got a few more. These cute little animals. Now these are so cute. These could go on anything. Beautiful little cards. I don't know what the dies have. I haven't opened the dies yet. So, and it's just got orange spots on the back of it. I'm not sure what's in our dies. We haven't got around to opening the dies yet. But we got around to opening the paper. The papers are beautiful. Don't forget, today is the last day for our sweet sweeps. So it's buy one, get one at 50%. So the cheapest one you'll get at 50% off. Oh, these have actually got little pull-outs. So these pop out. You've got some little hippos, little teddy bears, little flying bats. We've got brooms, spiders, pumpkins. There's so much on here, and trees, and they just already just pop out like that. How awesome. You've got 2 sheets of them. So you could use these straight onto a card. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is the pack that I looked at and thought, I think I might get that one. So you get the paper and the stamp set die. I'm not quite sure which ones you get of these. And you get these. I think it might be the stars actually that come in this one. I'm not quite sure, but I think so. And then you get ribbon as well, but I'm not sure which ribbon, but we'll put this black one there. I'm not sure, but you get a lot in your suite. You get everything that you need. So that's really, really, really cute. I really like that one. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with our spooky one this year. Oh, I still got lots down here. Okay, I'm going to move that box out of my way because my arms are aching. Oh, that's it. We got some more iridescent holograph. These are holograph ones, so absolutely beautiful. They're lovely as well. So you can sort of see we've got lots and lots of, out of these suites that I've got, we've got lots of different new dimensions, sparkles, glim to put on our projects. Lots of new ones. I love them. Okay, so this one's the pear one, and like I said, I'm not usually attracted to fruit, but for some reason this one jumped out at me. One, because like I said, the stamp set you could learn how to do colouring with. I think it's a solid and a not a solid. Yeah, so you could actually colour in. You could do water painting. You could put your colours on and spritz it with water, and there's a lot you could do in technique-wise with this particular one. And then let's open the dies to this one. I don't know what's in the dies, so let's open this one. Thank you for everyone for coming on. It's so exciting seeing everyone jump on. I really love that. Now, I'll tell you a little thing that Kaz has been doing for me and been working on for me is putting 2 strips of double-sided tape on my dies and sticking them to the back of my stamp. So when I go to my stamp, I've got the flap here, I've got the dies with my stamps. So as they come in, we've been doing that, and it's so much more organised and so much more fun. And if it's a online exclusive, we've been putting a orange dot on it. If it's in the last chance, we've been putting a green dot on it. And if it's in the catalogue, we just leave it as it is. So some little tips there that I hope help you through that. Let's have a look at our dies now. Open our dies. Okay, oh, it's got some interesting pieces in the dies. It's got a crosshatch. I love the crosshatch pieces. You can use these for fishing pages, like fishing nets. So you could use that in a beach theme. You can use it with when you're doing a 4-wheel drive maybe page. You can do that in the dirt, you know. So there's lots of little things that you can do with that. I love there's a cluster of little flowers down here. There's the outside of the pears. You got leaves. You got a branch. More flowers, and you've got a banner, so you can stamp your thank you or the words, all the words from on here. Congratulations, a good friend is a gift, hello, thank you, and friend are all ones that would go into the little banner here. But you've also got what I call grunge, little dots like this. It's a grungy lot, which would look really good on a page if you've got a car and you want to do dirt going up the side of the car and things like that. You can do that. There's just so much you can do with them. Always remember to mix and match. So that's one of the important things, you know, to mix and match your papers, your dies, your stamps. Don't think that you have to use them all for the same set. Have a look at this paper. It is absolutely beautiful. And that would look really beautiful with a congratulations or a thank you on it as a card. So if you cut it down 10 or 9.5, 9.5, and then cut it off at 13.5 and 13.5, you'd get 6 card fronts. You'd also get a strip that you could do a strip card, so you'd get 7 cards easy out of your one sheet. Okay, so that's a really good way of knowing how to cut your paper. Let's have a look at the next one. This would be a fantastic one for scrapbooking, so or card making. But if you were doing it as a scrapbook page, you could do one on either side exactly the same because you get 2, or you could do a rip effect and you could stretch it out over your 2 pages. And you could do some rip effects coming through it. That would look really lovely. And you could have maybe kids picking pears or sitting with a whole lot of pears on the table. You could take photos that went with it if you wanted to, if they're at an orchard. There's just lots of different little things that you can do with that, which is really beautiful. I really like that one. Okay, and you could use it for cards as well. Now this one's really, really cute as well, and I would say, I'm going to grab those dies. I'm going to grab the dies. Yep. And the dies actually go around this sheet of paper. So you've got quite a few pairs. Don't forget to always cut these ones off because you can tuck these in on the side. So it looks like you've got 2 pairs, but you've only got using the 1.5. But you can sort of see that you can cut that off. So these all go on there. And then the little leaf one also has a die. And this one here, I think, has a die as well in here. So let me just see. Okay, let me let me grab this little one here. Yes, it goes around this one here. So it also cuts out that. So you could make lots of little images. I would go through and cut out all my little images first and then work out what I'm going to do with that. And you've also got 2 little banners, one here and one there. I didn't realise it had a little banner in here as well as the longer one in here. So very cute. So I like that one as well. Hi Rhonda, how are you? Good to see you on. We're having just a show and tell of unboxing this morning. I hope you enjoy. This was meant to be done at the beginning of the month. Did not happen. Not when you're having lots of other things happening. This is gorgeous. I could see this as a beautiful birthday card for anyone really, or even a get well card. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just got a plain checky yellow on the back, but I can really see this gorgeous. Also for using it for scrapbooking. Who loves scrapbooking? Tell me in the comments if you're a card maker and a scrapbooker, or just a card maker or just a scrapbooker. One or the other, or both. I love it if you're both because, yeah, there's so much you can do. This is absolutely gorgeous too. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And then on the back, you've got these little sprigs that are hanging out through the top here. They're just the sprigs that are on the back of this one. So you could do lots of different things with that as well. I'm trying to slide them in and slide them out. Okay, and then our last one in this one is the beautiful pear with the green. This is really gorgeous. Now I could see you could do a rip effect, beautiful scrapbook page with this, and it could go with anything outdoory. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that you have to include pears in it. You don't have to. Hi, Pat. Pat, I've got you on there. I need your address, please. You were one of my gift winners a few weeks back for last month, and when I was in hospital, I lost all my contacts. Silly me, had everything in the phone. and I lost everything off my phone. So I've been asking people if they would please send me their phone numbers again and their mailing address again, because unfortunately, I think I had over 1,000 contacts or more in my phone, and now I'm down to like 48 people that have contacted me, which is mainly family at the moment. So if you win a prize, you'll need to always make sure that I have your information, and it would be really nice if you just text it to me or message me your full name, address and phone number, and it doesn't matter, we'll update everything as from now, because I have got nothing. So updating's it. We're updating everything. I did put a post out, but then I got some messages back from some friends that said we weren't sure whether this was a scam, and I never thought about that when I put it on Facebook. So I'm verbally letting everyone know. Yeah, I have lost everything. I don't know what I did, but anyhow, I'm in the process of trying to get contacts back and phone numbers back. But Pat Kerr, congratulations. Kaz keeps saying to me, have you got on to Pat, because we need to send her out a gift? And I said, no, I haven't, because when I put Pat Kerr up in Facebook, there was about 7 of them, and I wasn't quite sure which one you were on Facebook, because, yeah. So anyhow, love your address so we can get you a little gift. The mystery gifts are only something small, but they're something nice, and they're something that you can use this year. So something practical. So I love to get your addresses. Now, our last one is the Cheers and Sips. Now, I've seen, scrolling through my Facebook in bed, I have seen a fair bit of stuff done with this, and some of the things are just absolutely beautiful. So let me open this one up and share this one with you, because it's so much nicer seeing the full page of paper. I love seeing the full page. I've got a very itchy nose this morning. Sorry, guys. I'm frightened to even touch my nose at the moment. Oh, thanks, Pat. I love a message from you with your information. Yeah, I had 9 weeks of terrible blood noses and pressure in the head, where they were putting what they call a balloon up your nose, and they are very big, very frightening. When you see these things that they're going to shove up, you think they're going to go through your eyes and your brain. And then they put this thing on it, and they put pressure on it, and I had 9 weeks of that. So yeah, really sad. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, so it's a really not a nice thing. I don't recommend anyone to go through that. And it was because being on the blood thinners, my nose, inside my nose, I sneezed, and that's what started it off. So just be careful when you sneeze if you're on blood thinners, because it could trigger off a never-ending blood nose, which you don't want. Okay, this is our beautiful paper here. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for joining me on this unboxing and sharing all my new products with me. I just love it. It's just gorgeous. Don't forget to join me at 1 o'clock today, because hopefully I'm still feeling wonderful at 1 o'clock today, and we can do a beautiful card. I'm so itching to make a card. Beautiful paper in this one. This is in the drink one, which surprises me. It's got some beautiful flowers in there as well. So this is the Cheers and Sip. And on the other side, it's got the dark. And I like the idea that you got floral on one side and dark on the other, because to me, you can make a women's card, you could make a man's card, or you can mix and match. So absolutely beautiful idea. I love that idea. And great for scrapbooking as well. Okay, so these are absolutely beautiful too. These are pieces that you can actually stamp your images over and cut them out so you can get all your different colours that are already done for you that you don't have to colour. How awesome is that? I like that idea. Very lovely. And then you also have one in here that's got umbrellas and everything like that, which you could use as well. So how gorgeous is that? That is really beautiful. And on the back, different flowers. Yeah, little flowers. I thought for a minute they might have been stars, but they're flowers. Okay, so that one's lovely as well. And then if you're into strawberries and lemons, I don't know in the dies, let me have a look in the dies. I was going to say, I don't know if it would have a die to cut out the little lemon pieces, but you could cut them out and put them onto the side of the cup and onto your page. Hi, Susan. Good to see you jump on. This was a very random, this was not advertised. This was just, I was going to unbox my products, my sweets, and decided that I was going to share everything with with everyone that wanted to join in, and I'm just doing it very randomly, not making anything, just sharing the products. This is quite cute too, and it's got the orange, and this could be mixed to match with that Halloween theme if you were wanting to do something for a girl. Okay, so I think that would be really lovely as well. So that's our cheers and sip one. Let's just open the dies. I'm not quite sure what the dies have. We'll just open this one up. I usually sit here on my own and open up, and do you talk to yourself when you're doing it? Sometimes I do. I go, oh, that's really lovely. I know what I can do with that. Or do you sit there and go, oh, I don't know what to do with that? Because sometimes it happens to me too. I look at it and I think, not too sure. So it has got little cherries and strawberries and leaves and umbrellas, and it's got that texture too for inside the cup. So I think that would look really lovely too. I think that's an emboss more than a cut. I haven't tried it yet, but I'd say it's an emboss that you can put into the cup, which would look really nice. I tell you what, it would look nice if you were doing someone a 21st and you could use it in silver, the silver foil. Yeah, I think that'd look nice. Okay, so they were all our packs that I got. I got this one, which was the Celebration Sips, and like I said, I got this turtle one for the kids. I think that's gorgeous. I love the floral. This is absolutely beautiful. I really love that. So if you've missed seeing me share this, just jump on and have a look, rewind the video. I also love the pear one. That was absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, I'm not a fruit person. The Halloween one. And then this Asian looking one, the Kingston Inspiration. Margaret put up what that meant. And it means pottery that has been, or china that has been broken, and over there in Japan, they put the pieces together with gold leafing or silver leafing. So, and they repatch and remake the cups and that. So I think that's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a lovely story. Thank you, Margaret, for sharing that. We got lots of ribbons. I've got some new ribbons to play with. I wonder which will be my go-to ribbon. I don't know. We got lots of embossing folders. Embossing folders for all of them. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the turtle one. Yeah, some embossing folders. Probably over here too, but that's all right. And we got the stamps and the dies. So, how exciting is that? Now, don't forget to jump on at 1 o'clock today. I am doing Crafty Monday, but I'm going to be doing it just on my Facebook page, and I'll uplift it to Crafty Monday. So, until then, God bless you all, and thank you for joining me this morning. It was so nice to see everyone's names pop up. Bye for now.